Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, hosted by Zero Requiem. Smaller group today, just me and Kevin, kind of like how we would do the pod like usual.
Yeah, nothing. Well, basically, like same old.
Kind of the same old group, like we would always do it, but slightly, like not necessarily a slower week, but definitely a big week when you're talking about gaming. Because we're going to be in the hellhole of too many games are releasing at the same damn time.
Uh,
Yeah.
don't remind me.
Yeah, because if anyone hasn't been keeping up with the YouTube channel, I've actually put out my very first playthrough of Chronos: The New Dawn. And episode 1 is out, and I will be working on episode 2. I did record some footage the night prior, so that should be coming out later this week. And then on top of it, the Marvel Tokon beta did just end. I only got in on one session, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a very good game, but I do think that they need to work some things out. This is the beta phase, so any feedback would be much appreciated. Send it out their way for those who at least experienced it. And then, of course, Hollow Knight Silk Song did release, and that's already like that did a number on a lot of storefronts. That's for sure. Like I'm sure you've seen the what happened, Kevin.
Actually, no, I haven't seen. Well, what happened with that? What happened with that?
A lot of storefronts were crashing because of Hollow Knight Silk Song, and we're
Oh
talking
shit!
everything, dude. We're talking Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo eShop, Steam. All the big boys got affected by this release. Like I think PlayStation at one point they couldn't pull up the PlayStation store for like 2 hours because of Silk Song.
God damn.
Yep.
But again, like I don't blame them because again, like how long has it been since like the original
The original Hollow Knight
drop?
uh like 8 7 8 years, something like that.
And people just again, it's not my type of game that I'll be playing. But it seems like how people are just like so into that game. Like, yeah, I
Mhm.
don't blame them. Fucking
Oh yeah. I
like
I
he
definitely could see
literally
it.
if yeah.
Like I think because I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to beat the original Hollow Knight right now, and like I've just been so on and off with that game just because everything that's been releasing. But I will definitely say I do see the appeal of Hollow Knight. It is a fun Metroidvania game. I do enjoy it. I will, but it, like you said, it's not for everyone. Not everyone's really into Metroidvanias, and it's actually a pretty difficult game too. And supposedly Silksong is more difficult, so that's already like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like I honestly if someone like tries to fucking like speed run that fucking game, I feel like they're gonna have like the hardest time for it.
Yeah, I was hearing too that like apparently this game is like Silksong's map is actually like big. Like some people were thinking like I think I saw someone compare it possibly to like an Elden Ring level of big. And I was like, that's a big ass
Oh
map. That's a big ass map, dude. So it's like
oh
shit.
shit.
Okay.
Honestly, if it's regular, yeah, if it's regular Elden Ring, yeah, I fucking would believe that shit. But it was kind of like Night Ring, like I'll be like, okay, so it's
Night Rain is like
is
tolerable
that
because it is a very small sandbox, and then I could even I can argue a case for even like a Shadow of the Erd Tree, where that one's like it's literally just Limgrave in terms of like scale, which is like the main area of the game. So I mean shit. If it's that big, I was like, God damn. And someone's gonna clip that. I fucking believe someone's gonna clip that.
yep.
God damn it. We really walked ourselves into that, huh, Kevin?
Uh, yes, we did.
We're not even 5 minutes into the recording, and we already walked ourselves into a potential clip. Ba, 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 ba. But that's a little bit of gaming news for now. We'll talk more about it later in this episode, but we got to talk about something big in the world of sports entertainment, specifically the WWE. Another bombshell of a fucking return, dude. I'm excited.
Dude, like fucking after 10 long fucking years. 10 long years.
10 years. We waited
She's
10
back.
years. AJ Lee is back in the WWE ring, and already it looks like she hasn't missed a fucking step.
Dude, honestly, it like if you would have watched it live, the
Oh, dude. I mean, we all were expecting the return, don't get me wrong, but still the
fucking
fact
pop
it
that
was
that
the
shit created.
pop.
Guaranteed again, yeah. Yeah, like guaranteed, like even though they're like again, it's like spoilers mostly because of like someone like in WWE shop kind of like ruined this thing, like when like a Twitter like an ex user was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, where's like the AJ Lee's merch? It's like, oh, you gotta wait until Friday. I'm like, bro, that kind of like ruined it, but it's kind of like, dude, just actual. It kind of ruined it, but at the same time, it's like actual seeing um her coming out. It just like it made it more believable than just
Especially because it was in Chicago as well, with the home of obviously her husband, CM Punk. So that
yeah.
already just added more to it. And that just kind of made me realize something too, Kevin. They kind of did the same thing with Penta earlier in the year. Like they showed his merch before he even debuted.
Well, again,
Although
they showed
his
his.
they showed his merch like, and there was a render too, and I was like, this is like literally like hours before he's even like debuting. So, and I mean, for all we know,
Well,
they already probably inked the deal by then. So yeah.
well, not just that, but also like at the same time, his was kind of like wasn't as well kept, mostly because it's like they knew he was signing with fucking WWE. The only shit is that fucking AEW kind of like with their whole shit of they still have to continue the contract even like so
Even
whenever
if
the time that they got injured, they
hmm
have to
the
like
Ray Phoenix
finish.
situation, basically.
Yeah, so you know that kind of like like everyone knew he was coming, but the shit is like they didn't know
AEW just
when.
being AEW, just trying to like block like so much out.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, that definitely was the most annoying part, but it is what it is. But still very excited for AJ Lee's return. Obviously, we know what her first feud's going to be with, which is essentially the Vision or whatever's left of the Vision.
Uh,
Probably
honestly, I think her first is gonna be trying to get that IC title from Becky Lynch.
Do you think we're going straight into a singles match though, or are we going to get a mixed tag match?
Honestly, I think it could go either or because it's like you know her slap like Becky Lynch slapping CM Punk and everything is kind of like making it want to be a mixed tag match, but at the same time, it's like oh like you're disrespecting my husband, so let me like it's kind of like be like oh, okay, so you're disrespecting my husband, let me fucking take your IC title for disrespecting him.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that because like what they could do, because like it could honestly go one of two ways. Like literally, the most obvious is the mixed tag match, and the other is, oh, both of them are just gonna face each other at WrestlePalooza. And I have a feeling, um, just maybe, Becky Lynch might, she'll probably lose the title to AJ Lee, and it'll probably be through some type of interference. I don't know who, either Bailey or Lyra, but that's what I think could happen. We won't know until when is WrestlePalooza? Like 2 weeks, something like that.
It is on the 20th.
20th. Yeah, just about 2 weeks.
Next week.
S- Oh yeah,
Next Saturday, basically.
yeah, yeah, a week from Saturday. Okay, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will be working on that day, but I will be sure to keep an eye on the highlights. Kevin, I assume you're going to be full on watching it
Uh,
or attempt to.
Depends. Fucking, it depends on fucking work, honestly.
Hmm.
Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah. So like a bunch of shit is fucking changing around. So it's kind of like
Hmm.
I don't
Kind of
know.
making it harder.
Yeah, my fucking no fucking what you call it? Fucking they added like they gave us a new person fucking at work, so there's fucking like cutting hours or reducing hours too. So it's kind of like
Ah, it's that type shit.
apparently, yeah, apparently, yeah. So it's like I'm fucking, I don't know, I'm pissed. Work sucks.
Yeah, I feels you. I feels you. Um, but to get back on track with all of our topics, I came to a realization when it came to honestly any type of entertainment, whether even more than just WWE and sports and video games as well. Honestly, it's like VPNs and piracy. It seems like it's gonna be our way of entertainment for who knows how long now. Especially considering the fact that
Yes.
like even Stephanie McMahon, like on her podcast, she has a fucking VPN ad.
Yeah. Like again, like honestly, there are people that are gonna be spending like those $30 on that on the ESPN app, mostly because you know you get to watch football, basketball, baseball, soccer.
Or you get that
Um,
one random ass sport at like 3 in the morning, like I don't know, cricket.
I think it's cricket. I think there's rugby too. It, so golf also, but again, there are people that are actually going to spend those $30 because they're really into sports. Not just that, but if
Mm-hmm.
they are doing betting and things like that,
Oh yeah, they want
you
to
know,
watch it.
they want to watch it.
And I assume it's also going to be the same for like UFC as well. Like I'd hope that along with the $30 that you spend on the ESPN app, you get access to not just free fights, but also the numbered pay-per-view fights. That's at least what I would
Uh,
hope.
Honestly, because again, it's because I don't. Is there like a UFC like fucking ESPN like?
Hmm. That's how usually you would watch the free fights for UFC. Like every other
Okay.
like usually like almost like every other Saturday or every Saturday sometimes. They would have like fight night basically. And it was normally in like Vegas or whatever other venue they were going to be in. But that was a way you can get your UFC watch or your UFC fix other than the pay-per-view fights, which were like the main title fights.
Uh, well, again, like it, you know, uh, good for people that want to spend those $30 on that. Because again, I, I, I'm not saying I would, but it's like it doesn't really. There's nothing that really like captures my attention when it comes to sports, besides just watching like WWE.
Mhm.
So I'm like I don't want to spend those $30 and then using a VPN for me like it's good. And then honestly I've been using my VPN for like other stuff too. So it's kind of like it's not just for WWE but just to watch like shows that I can't watch here.
Mm. Yeah, because that was kind of like the big thing that I was noticing because since VPNs are like on the rise and you've now used a VPN for what like roughly almost a month or just about.
Month.
Yeah, because I know you use that to watch SmackDown specifically, which I'm amazed that they don't do that over here in the US, but I think it's also because they did pen a deal with USA specifically to keep like WWE programming on it.
Well, yeah, because honestly, they're keeping it with what you call it. God damn it. E USA on the
Mm-hmm.
USA
Yeah, yeah,
network
yeah.
because I think just in case if something doesn't work out with Netflix, they still have the USA network where they could be watching. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I doubt there's gonna be like any issue when it comes to it.
Yeah, of course. Um, and then on top of it, like then that kind of sort of leaves a question for like all of us, like, then what the hell is Peacock? Because the only thing Peacock really has right now going for it, NXT pay-per-views and the Saturday night main event um pay-per-views or PLEs, whatever you want to call it. I think it was like what, four they were planning like on a yearly basis.
But again, it's because
It's
I
kind
feel
of
like
like
you still
it's
watch
hard.
that on Netflix
Yeah, that's
with
true.
the VPN, and then they say that it's gonna be like commercial free on Peacock. But at the same time, like I'm not gonna like
I'm not gonna harp on it too
um
much.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the only thing that like you would probably like, I mean, realistically, like a VPN is going to be you just get access to like other shows, and then on top of it, you actually get the little commercial segments that are normally you have to pay extra for less ads for Netflix on the US. But still,
Yeah, again, like because I'm already paying like that with no ads for Netflix, so I'm just watching it with no ads either way.
mm-hmm.
But except for SmackDown,
It's got
you
ads
will
out
be
the
getting like
ass.
dude, like this last SmackDown, it was like ad after ad after ad.
Oh my god.
Like it was like a minute, and then next you know ad. It was another minute, then ad.
Oh my god. That's so fucking annoying.
But again, like I felt like they didn't have that much like cards
Oh, like matches
for
like
it.
set on the card.
Yeah,
That's
because
valid.
again, like I think yeah, because it was Julia's like U.S. title uh defense,
Yeah, it was like
and then
and it just like a
fuck up.
couple other. I mean, the only other thing I remember from that night was outside of
Oh,
AJ
then
Lee's
John Cena
return,
versus
John Cena versus Sammy
versus
with Brock, of course, being Brock and just shooting, calling his shot against John for WrestlePalooza, which I can't believe we forgot to talk about that too.
dude. I again like just watching John Cena like doing like that US Open challenge
With
with
Sammy this
Sammy.
time,
Yeah.
and
And
then he
then
he pulls he steals all the finishers. Like I think I saw someone say like, "Oh, POV, you gave John Cena the WWE 2K steal finisher." And it's like,
dude, but
what was it? It was a spear, GTS, and an ankle lock, right?
and the pop-up power bomb from Kevin Owens.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
But again, like not to be fucking emotional, but just seeing like John doing all that, just
It,
it left you speechless because the thing is like just
the fact that he could
it kind of
still,
sucks.
the fact that he could still do it, and then he's already retiring is that's gonna suck. And especially because now, like the more I think about it, we're gonna realize that this retirement run was so fucking badly booked, especially with that heel turn that went absolutely nowhere, like outside of two great matches, I would say, but I can understand why people wouldn't like the matches. But aside from that, I mean, it's like, unfortunately, this is going to be like one of those, this is a Triple H bad booking type of thing.
I don't think it was a back booking. I just felt like it didn't. You couldn't like see John as a heel, especially when he has like so many shit like up and coming. Because it was first his movie that came out on Amazon. Now Peacemaker 2 that was coming
Oh my god, I forgot I
out
have to
too.
watch the new episode.
Yeah, I'm still 2 episodes behind. Um, but again, it's just
Just,
again, it kind of sucks because
he's
the
like,
thing is, like, I feel like it it could have been it could have been something, but the thing is, like, how can you have someone like be a heel and try to keep like kayfabe when he's busy doing other things?
exactly.
So again, I don't feel like it's like I don't think it was like the booking. I just felt like
It was scheduling.
it's yeah, it was scheduling.
I mean,
But
considering
again,
that he has
John,
like limited dates as well. So they
yeah,
really were trying to like maximize as much as possible at the end.
yeah. But again, just fucking John Cena, dude. Again, doing the fucking spear on Zami just reminded me of fucking of
Edge.
Edge, which
And you
kind
know
of
what's
sucked.
funny too is I was like, when I saw that, I was like, realistically, no one would survive a spear from John just because, well, how brolic he is. So that shit is
But
never
dude,
gonna
oh my
work.
god, with the with the way that he did the spear, kind of reminded me of when he goes flying like in Peacemaker, where he
Oh
uses
my
the
god,
helmet.
the fucking torpedo.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
That's
again,
it. Literally is. Yeah, it literally is just a torpedo.
yeah, but again, like I'm saying, it's like,
There's there's one thing I will admit about John using the spear. It looks a lot better than Jey Uso doing a spear because it looks like Jey Uso sometimes runs head first into everybody.
oh, I know, but
I was
again,
like,
I'm like,
but still, just seeing that John, it's like he's literally pulling he's pulling deep in the bag.
but yeah,
Like
but my shit is like, how is he gonna do it with Brock Lesnar? Because fuck, Brock Lesnar.
we have to remind ourselves too that Brock Lesnar is going to like. I'm praying that it's not going to be a straight up like jobber match for John. But I want at least like a pretty competitive, just heavy hitting match with Brock, dude. That's all I just want.
I honestly, I feel like for that match, it should be a fucking like kind of like just a regular street fight. To be honest,
Just bring the street fight back.
yeah, just fucking those two just going like fucking ham on on that
It's
shit.
learn. You know what it is, Kevin? It's meat slapping meat. That's what that shit's gonna be.
Fucking like how Big E said.
Yep. It's two big men with big chests slapping meat. There's another clip right there. There's another one. Hey, but that's why we like. Hey, that's how you sum up wrestling to someone who's not a wrestling fan. It's literally two big men slapping meat.
Or women just slapping me.
That too. Yeah.
But again, it's I don't know. Like I'm kind of
It is an exciting
like
time, but it's also a very hard time to be a WWE fan specifically, especially with, you know, some people just aren't a fan of the booking. Some people are just not fans of also like the ticket pricing as well and the greed. overall.
Oh yeah, like honestly. But again, like I feel like if you're a fan, you're a fan the good times and bad times.
Yeah, you gotta sit through it. I mean, dude, I wouldn't say I was actively watching WWE, but I was still keeping up even when WWE had like some of the worst fucking booking in like 2017, 2018. Like, dude, when we had like Super Roman Reigns, the big dog. God, that was so bad. And then he has a, I mean, granted, Baron Corbin actually low key is starting to get really underrated as a whole. But like when he was in that long ass feud with Baron Corbin and they did the whole dog food thing, God, that was a rough time to be a WWE fan. That legit was the point where I would have expected people to quit. You know?
Yeah, but again, you gotta think about it. It's like after, because again, they didn't have competition until like 2019 when.
Once AEW like popped up and that they had that like very solid like first 2 years, that's when they're like, oh shit, we actually gotta step up our game now.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, you gotta think about it too. It's like they're like, because there's any promotions, but even the any promotions like haven't like really like they're mostly if they do their stuff, I think it's mostly online.
Yeah,
And then there's also TNA, and then with TNA, it's kind of like uh
they were kind of like going all
they
over the
were
place
on
too. Like they definitely were like in a
yeah.
weird space like around that point in time. I mean, you could even say the same. I don't even know if ROH was a thing or like if it still was going where it,
You know what?
if Ring of Honor. I don't know if they were struggling cuz I know they were at least I think they might have worked with AEW at that point. I can't remember.
I think Ring of Honor was working with AEW at that point, but I do remember. I think Ring of Honor kind of did when not bank. I don't think it was bankrupt. I think they were shutting down too because I remember Roxanne Perez was saying that
Yeah, they
one
were
of
struggling.
their
Yeah, they were struggling as a
yeah
company. So,
yeah because I remember they said like one of their live events was like
it was like the
it's
last show, right?
there
Or something like that.
it was the last show yeah.
And it's like,
And
"Oh
she got
shit."
lucky. Yeah, and she got lucky that someone from WWE was watching too.
Yeah, I mean, the stars online and look at it now. We got potentially a future Hall of Famer on WWE right now.
Dominic Mysterio.
Hell yeah. There's no doubt there's no way he isn't going to be in the Hall of Fame by the time he retires and he's still young. Like he's what, like 27, 26?
I think 28, 29
Yeah, he's like around that
around
right.
there.
Yeah, he's still very young and then same goes for Roxanne Perez. She's only 23 and she can still go at it obviously. So,
Well, yeah, not just that, but she did start early.
she did start very early. I
Yeah,
mean, for anyone who doesn't know about Roxanne Perez, she started at what, like 15, 16 years old, taking a train or taking a bus that was like a 6 hour drive and then training with
and
Booker T.
yeah, yeah, Booker T school. But
Mm-hmm.
again, it's like you saw, like she had a commitment for the business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like seeing someone like that, like being committed for the business and everything, and starting like young at 16.
Yep. That's very big, especially for
Yeah.
honestly just anyone being a wrestling fan, of course. Like not it's on top of the fact that she's a wrestling fan, but she was so committed to the work. I mean, shit. You could even say the same. Like it was almost like how, like Jacob Fatu is as well. Like you can when he's in the ring, he's a great worker, and then like when you see him outside, you could tell he's a fucking fan, and he does not hide it whatsoever.
Oh yeah, who like honestly, if you were a wrestler and you were like wrestling side by side with fucking with legends, you'll fucking fan out too.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%. I would fan the fuck out if I saw the Undertaker like just walking around and backstage. I was like, it's like Undertaker, Undertaker, I need to shake your hand. I would say the Patrick one, but he's a married man, so I won't say it on this because we already have two potential clips off of this recording. So,
Go for third. No, okay.
but yeah, just wrestling as a whole, like it's definitely like what you said, Kevin. I think it's definitely an up and down uh type of entertainment. You're either gonna get, you have if you could sit through the bad booking and then the god awful prices. I mean, hey, you know what? That's love of the game at that point.
And honestly, like I feel like even now people are loving WWE. Um, just for the fact that like it's just like how people are. I
Like how
think bringing how they're bringing up their talent from like NXT. They're kind of like showing like the behind the scenes of everything, showing like the true hardships of just being like a wrestler.
Yeah, I feel like it's always cool to see like really young fans like learn how crazy the business was back then to what we got now. Like this is so
Yeah.
tame. I mean, granted, there is still like scary things that could happen with wrestling. Like just overall, like the fact that people are like stalking the wrestlers. That one is scary already. Like
Yeah, honestly,
and then the shit in remember in France with Rhea Ripley, she was like trying to get to her car, and literally the entire French like crowd was like just basically mobbing her, like when she's trying to stay away from them.
it's it kind of sucks because the thing is like they're there for like they're there to entertain us. They're there to when we're having a bad day, cheer us up. And it kind of sucks that people can't just like just let them be humans because again it's like they're regular people just like us. There's not gonna be uh
You're not gonna
there
have those over the top personalities that really stick to their characters nowadays,
yeah
like your Hogans, like Undertaker protecting kayfabe, all that shit.
yeah there. And again it's like I feel like back in the day like you had to protect kayfabe like more and more, and then now it's kind of um like again if you see them out, just let them be human. Like let
Let
them
them just
enjoy.
Yeah, just let them enjoy their privacy, enjoy their lives. Don't try to make it like already like don't let the try not to have them bring work to their personal life. I think that's the
Sure.
best way. That's the best way I could look at it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
because
like
I think it's like the same thing with Roxanne Perez where she
hmm
got um
she had the
a
stalker
stalker.
situation,
Yeah.
and and that was already like kind of like on the heels of like other crazy stalker situations. Like even like remember the Sonia Deville one? Like
Uh,
I think it was like a guy who went breaking and entering or some shit like that for at like Sonia Deville's home. Let's see.
thank you. I think I remember her talking about that, and I think if I remember correctly, I think the fan was mad because um because she's actually gay, and then I
Yeah,
think the fan didn't like.
she's lesbian.
Yeah, so I think the fan didn't like that,
And then he was gonna try
and
to do some horrendous shit that, or potentially horrendous things.
yeah, but I remember she was talking about, but she said that she did something to protect herself,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that kind of helped out.
I mean, it helps that she is an act. I'm pretty sure she actually did train in MMA as well, so that, or at least like some type of combat. So that does help in her case, but yeah, that's still a scary situation just to be in as a whole.
Yeah, because again, it's like, especially with the women wrestlers, where it's like, yeah, they bust their ass for it, but at the same time, you got to think about like how you know
They're still people at the
it's
end of the day.
yeah,
They are playing characters. This is not like a reflection of them.
yeah.
So be good. Be good to all these like just any celebrities, really. Just don't try to make it so awkward for them. Like I'm sure even like YouTubers probably go through that shit as well.
Like honestly, yeah, because I do see like some YouTubers are like streaming like IRL,
Yeah,
and
I
then they're just like,
and then they're getting like run up by like a ton of fans, and it kind of just creates like sort of a. I mean, they either will keep going or it just creates some kind of like awkward tension.
uh,
Like, I mean, let's put it this way:
I
90% of the kick streamers are kind of too comfortable with it.
I think there was one where I think it was for a Twitch streamer. It was a girl. I think Emeru, where some guy was trying to
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one in Santa Monica, I believe.
yeah.
Yep, I remember. It was like three girls that were they were just hanging out in the Santa Monica pier, and there was just this one dude who's, well, let's just say he didn't take rejection very well. And honestly, they could have they I don't even know if they pressed charges on that dude, but I would have.
Like honestly, I don't even. I think they had like someone like um either take him down or push him or
Yeah, I think they like
like
pushed him
push him
off
back.
or something like that, and then they held him back while they waited for police. So
Again, it's like people gotta understand like we're all humans. We gotta, you know, uh,
just let them live out their life, let them do what they want to do, but obviously,
yeah,
do it safely. And if you get and when you get those crazy fans, that's the reason why I can never do IRL streaming like that. I mean, well, for one, it's fucking South Dakota. But even if I was back in Cali, I still wouldn't. I cannot ever do IRL streaming. Like the only time I would ever do a quote like IRL stream, it's a convention and it's a panel. And that would be it.
or at Disneyland.
Even then, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, I can't even say Disneyland because they are kind of like
Aren't they a little more like restrictive now?
yeah, like I forgot they were doing being more restrictive like for IRL streams when it came to it. And again, it's like it's understandable because like the thing is like okay, we get it. You guys are trying to stream. You guys are trying to stream, but you also got to think about the people that are like, um, that are there just for like,
Just to enjoy it.
just for yeah, just to enjoy and just to be with family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of like like I said, that's the reason that I can't really ever do like streams like that. There's no, you can't pay me to do it, but we'll see. I don't know. If I get surprised by it one day, I was like, well, shit. Well, it is what it is. All right. Okay, I think we could definitely move on. A little bit of gaming news that did just happen. Um, and probably like one of the most confusing announcements I've ever actually heard. Marvel Rivals is coming to PS4 on September 12th for what is that, season 4?
Is it season 4?
Yeah, it's season 4.
Fuck, I don't know if I should buy the battle pass just to have it, just
Yeah.
so I could.
I mean, the Battle Pass skins are okay. I mean, 1941 Captain America is part of it. It's just I'm laughing at the fact that the chair is a emote for him.
No,
So,
I mean like for season 3.
oh, for season 3. I mean, I haven't bought any of the battle passes for Rivals, so like
I
realistically,
just
like
want.
the last two seasons were like perfect battle passes for me to buy, but I didn't.
I know you fucked up.
Eh, I mean, at least with the last season, I got my Groot skin. I'm happy enough with that.
I kind of want to get the Jeff skin, but I have to fucking buy the goddamn battle
Yeah,
pass.
yeah. Plus, we already got our Jeff main on lock for that. Like, I only would have bought the Hellfire Gala one just because of the Joe Fixit skin for Hulk.
Got it.
You bought it?
Yeah, I bought the that season passes the longest.
Ah, oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, but I still just can't believe I'm like, why would you bring this fucking game to PS4? Like, the joke I keep mentioning is that the second a Strange Portal is gonna open, that thing is going to just gonna blow up the PS4. And I almost like kind of want to check it out of like pure curiosity too. It's gonna probably run it. I don't know.
Uh, Shit.
It's probably
I
gonna.
feel like it worked better on the fucking PS4
Yeah,
Pro over the regular
yeah.
or the Slim.
I mean, if anything, hopefully, if it's like there's like a PS4 like enhanced version, it's probably gonna give it like the higher frame rate or something, or at least like 4K for all I fucking know. But yeah, I'm honestly legit confused by that announcement. Uh, Other things that did get and that actually got shown off for next year, 007 First Light. They just had their gameplay reveal about a 36-minute presentation. A lot of it was good.
Ag- Again, again, that one I feel like is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be day one, but like I want to see more of like the
More.
gameplay of it.
I mean, I think we got a good chunk of the gameplay, but I can see what you mean. Like, I think the only concern I have with First Light though, literally everything at the end of at like the kind of like tail end of the presentation, where oh boy, the optimization. I was seeing 15 frames like every time there was explosions and that plane moving. That's the one thing that scared
Ag-
me.
Again, like it's still in development, so they're probably gonna fix it. But at the same time, it's like
It's like of all the things you showcase, like you guys weren't. I'm like, you guys are aware that this is gonna look kind of rough. But yes, it's definitely like an old build of the game. Nonetheless, like other than that, I mean, I'm excited. I think this is it's gonna be a pretty good game, especially with the Hitman developers being the ones making that game.
yeah, like honestly, I never played a Hitman game.
Neither have I, but I've always seen it. Like, I honestly, it's kind of like a match made in heaven, especially if you're like super creative as a when you're going through the missions.
My shit is if they're gonna have a multiplayer for it.
That's a good question. I don't know if Hitman has ever had a multiplayer, so it'd be cool if you could do like a almost like a co-op mission, kind of like a. kind of like do co-op missions as like the maybe like a 007 and then like another agent, or even like a PV or a PvP multiplayer would be pretty cool too.
Well, yeah. At the same time, it's like if you do well, again, if they do like online, it's basically just customizing like your own or making your own agent. I
Hmm.
feel like that would be. Uh, uh, I feel like that would be like better. Because imagine like they did it for what's that game called? When they seen Drake.
Oh, Uncharted.
Yeah, I'm trying to. God damn, I don't know
How do
how
you
I blanked
fucking
out on that
how do
game.
you not remember Uncharted? Damn.
Well, during that time when Uncharted came out, I was on the Xbox.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, like that probably would be like the bare minimum if they were to do a multiplayer, but other than that, I mean, if it's a single player experience, so be it. Um the big thing that did get shown was that if you do pre-order the base game, you actually get a free digital deluxe upgrade, so that's already like damn, that might have sold me on that already. And then of course, there's a physical collector's edition that's potentially $300 and you get the golden gun as like a or like a replica golden gun.
God damn.
But we all know that's probably gonna be like plastic or shit.
Well, yeah, of course, but it's that or it's gonna be like kind of like a titan, not titanium, but aluminum.
Like an aluminum like finish. Yeah, that's probably I mean that's like best case scenario, but I mean it's still cool. 007 First Light. I think what is it? They get the date is March 27th, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, they got time because even like looking at the fucking what you call it, the gameplay of it, I'm like, yeah, I kind of get it. What you mean? It was like fucking. It
It's
dropped
like
down to
once you
like
get to
50.
the like once you literally get to the airstrip, that's when it's like, "Oh Jesus Christ." And then the comical amount of red barrels were I think someone said it best. It's like this is some straight Looney Tune shit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking complain. This is a full action game now.
It
Shows.
was funny because they were going like kind of like up and like I think when they were in the plane and they were moving like the cargo, like dude literally got stuck.
Yeah.
Um, like trying to like get to the door. I'm like, God damn it. Again, it's just things that you just gotta fix, and they still have time to fix it.
They got several months for it, so like we're only in September, and this game's supposed to release in March. That's fine, dude. Take as much time as you
Oh
need.
yeah.
But I'm excited. I think yeah, 007 First Light might be a day one for me as well. I have to kind of see like what's around that time for the catalog because we already got the
Uh,
looming. We have the looming presence of a GTA 6, which oh man,
wasn't GTA 6 coming out in May?
yeah. So there's a lot of time, but it's still the fact that GTA 6 is still around.
Yeah, my shit is like, are we gonna drop everything and play GTA
Oh,
6,
absolutely.
or
There's
we're
no,
just
but you are
gonna?
not gonna see. That's like a national holiday type shit. There's no way that I would not play GTA 6 when it comes out. Like no one's gonna be working that day because of that game.
No, I well, yeah, that's true, but I'm saying like, are we dropping like Fortnite? Are we dropping finals? Are we dropping like every
Well,
game
at the
just to
mo-
like
at the
be on
moment
GTA
there
6,
is.
or is it gonna be like
I think what I will say is that it'll probably be added to rotation once online becomes a thing. Because I think right now what they're doing is it's just gonna be the campaign for probably like a certain period of time, maybe like a month or something, and then they'll drop the
oh, like how
online.
they did with GTA 5?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. So I would probably give it some time before
Okay,
online becomes a
so
real thing, but I am definitely going to be invested on GTA 6 by the time it releases. But that still does leave the question: how fucking much is the base game? Because if they charge $100, that might be the only game that could be allowed to do that.
The only thing I'm thinking about, like, how much is it gonna take up in storage?
Oh, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like 250 at minimum, like gigabytes. I would not be surprised by that. And that's gonna hurt so much storage. Like, if what they're claiming is this being a quintuple A game, I mean, this better I better. Let's put it this way. It better be doing more than just fucking being a video game, man. But
Again, I probably shit. Yeah, I probably might upgrade to a fucking 4 terabyte hard drive.
yeah, honestly, I think I mean, I'm probably gonna keep. I'm keeping an eye on Black Friday for like a 4 terabyte internal SSD. Although I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 2 terabyte. I might just have to hold on to it for time being. But Black Friday, yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna buy a 4 terabyte. I might even, unless I could buy like several, because like when I eventually build a PC, I'll at least have some storage in there. So just future proofing shit, you know how it is.
Yeah, because on no fucking way. There's no way this is a fucking 4 terabyte and it's for $70.
Hmm. Is it with a heatsink? Might
With
have to check.
heatsink, yes.
Hmm. I don't know.
It has a 4.6 star rating.
Ooh. Link that to me when you can.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and they have a coupon for $6 off.
I'll probably have to check reviews on that, see if that's legit as fuck.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. It's $200. It was 70 for the 1 terabyte.
Ah, I thought so. I was like, there's no way.
It, no. Okay. So show it was 4.0 1 terabyte.
Ah, I gotcha.
Ah, yeah.
But still, though, nonetheless, I mean, GTA 6 is always going to be that looming threat. But still, nonetheless, like, I mean, outside of GTA 6, still next year's pretty fucking solid for gaming as well. I mean, for starters, for me, Phantom Blade Zero is going to be one of the games that could potentially be game of the year for me. And I'm sure I'm blanking on like other games right now that are potentially coming out.
Phantom Blade Zero. God damn it, that open world
The anime one?
multiplayer which one?
Are you talking about which one, Ananta or Neverness to Everness?
Yeah, well, we have those too, but no, I'm talking about the the samurai one. Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Ghost of Yote, Legends.
Ghost of Yoshi Legends is gonna be a online multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is they had a Legends mode as well, which was basically multiplayer, and Yote already announced Legends, but that's probably going to be like several months down the line, probably like 5-6 months, give or take, or they might even. Well, God, I had to remember when did they announce Ghost of Tsushima Legends? Although it was on a PS4. I mean, it could be like 3-4 months for all I know. But there's that. But yeah, like Yote Legends. God.
Dude, I'm blanking on the name, and the fucking name is like the easiest. Oh,
Where winds meet. Yes.
where winds meet. Yeah.
Yeah. The Chinese one. It's like a Chinese Souls like, and it's free online.
Yep.
You know what's crazy too is that's supposed to be releasing in like I think November. Hmm.
November 14th this year.
Shit.
Again,
A
I
lot of good
thought we were gonna
games.
be playing. Yeah, I thought we were gonna play this one.
I mean, I know at least two of us, and well, I'm guessing now three. At least three of us are gonna try it.
Okay, there's me, you, Gavin, but who else?
Well, that's the three.
Oh,
And then maybe, I mean, we could always just like, spread the word on it, see how we feel. Because, I mean, Chinese online Souls like, that's already like, it is interesting. Just the fact that it's also free is kind of the crazy part.
yeah, but and pre-order is just $15, but you just get like
It's like you can just get like cosmetics or like extra like currency for the game.
yeah.
But, oh my goodness. I mean, I guess we could this kind of sort of transitions into uh, how this is probably the year where you cannot say gaming is dead because you probably only play Call of Duty, Madden, FIFA, NBA 2K, uh, and Fortnite exclusively. I know we've covered this before, but I have to keep dunking on everyone who's going to say gaming is dead. It's called you're not looking at what games are coming out. Well, we mentioned earlier in the pod Chronos: The New Dawn, Hollow Knight Silksong, Hell Is Us. And then we also got games that are coming out later this month. Fucking Silent Hill F and Sonic Racing Crossworlds coming out like on the same day as well.
God damn,
Like, I mean, again, pick and choose the games that you want to play. That's what I would always recommend to everybody. Whatever looks good to you or you're the most interested in, please just go ahead and go with those. And it's not to say like, you can't enjoy the games I did mention. It's just I hate the people who exclusively play that and try to have that opinion that gaming is dead.
just like how they say for Battlefield 6 was bad, even though
Yeah. The
all they
that's
did
like the
was
big
play
one. Like the
yeah.
gameplay of Battlefield 6 is wildly different from a Call of Duty and I prefer it. It stays the way it is instead of trying to cater to Call of Duty specifically. I mean, shit, dude. Like it also made me kind of like realize something about like uh how multiplayer is in general as a whole. If we talk about that real quick, because I played Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer like maybe like a couple days ago, just just to kind of like play it, see how I feel, and
Yeah,
it
thanks
does.
for the invite.
Well, I think you were at work that day. I'm trying to remember what day I
I
played
was
it on.
I was still like the invite.
But well, I was locked the fuck in too, so I would not be talking. But plus, you have work. Yeah, stop fucking being distracted by me. But but after like playing Gears Reloaded multiplayer, and even though it's like really ancient as fucking multiplayer, like I enjoy it, but it is very yikes dated. But it made me realize that like the skill floor in terms of just general multiplayer is it just gets progressively lower and lower. It becomes, I think it's getting to the point that hitting the skill floor is normally it's supposed to mean that like you can be somewhat competitive. It's now starting to become just an average.
Uh, because again, it's like what like when you were playing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Like,
know, because I remember when we were playing, like first batch was good. We had a comeback, and then like after a while, we just got fucking
just stomped on. Like, they're granted, it's the people who never left Gears multiplayer. Which hey, shout outs to you, shout outs to the dedicated ones, man. But there's definitely like things that if you want like your new players to be competitive in your games, like you got to give like I will say you got to give the new players like a chance at least to like learn how to play the games. Granted, I know YouTube is a thing, but there's no way to like perfectly test it unless you have like some type of like casual mode for them. Like the one thing I will always argue for Gears of War Reloaded, I think they should add. There's two things they can add, and I would be happy enough with it. Add horde mode and add private bot matches. That is all I would.
Horde mode. Yeah,
I mean, if you
and
think about it, I mean,
then
horde mode is like it's a perfect mode to for people to just learn how to play the game. And then like it's shit if they don't want to play multiplayer, horde mode is a fun mode.
honestly, I remember they're doing like their kind of like horde mode for what was it?
Gears 2.
No, for Gears 5, like that new one.
Yeah, I remember I tried Gears 5's like horde mode and it's all right. It's basically just Gears 3 it's just Gears 3 horde, but you can actually have bot AI companions. So you can like just to like fill out your team instead of like, oh, you need to have players. Like if they could do
Yeah,
some
but
no, honestly, if they could do something like that for Gears Reloaded, I think it would be a pretty solid remaster remake of the game. That's
yeah,
just
because
me
I
though.
think like what was it for Gears? No, what was it Gears? Gears 2 horde mode that was good, but
It was very basic.
yeah, because then like you go like
It
I
was
think it
literally
was only
just
like 5 rounds,
no,
but
it's
the
well, like
but the
5 rounds of
higher
like
you,
regular enemies, or
no 5 rounds is basically you'll go.
pretty sure it was 50 last time I remember.
Oh fuck, I don't remember to be
I mean,
honest.
we haven't played Gear. I mean, the last time we played Gears 2 was literally a live stream, like from a while ago,
That's also true.
where we were emotionally destroyed, like always. But
No, fucking Gears 3 was fucking way
Gears
more
3 is
so.
going to just. Well, we have yet to boot up Gears 3, but I know that's going to fuck us up. That I know for certain. But the other thing that it also kind of made me realize, like, just to kind of like, you know, in terms of like multiplayer, like even like what I played recently with Marvel Tokon, the beta. The crazy thing that that I realized about, like, because like with Tokon, the one complaint that a lot of people were having, the game is super mashy, like super mash heavy, because like the auto combos are way too good right now. Granted, it was a beta phase, and they'll take the feedback for it, but that's another game where it's like fighting games are even like getting pretty. I'd argue like right now, in terms of fighting games, an average person can act. If you give an average person like a decent amount of time to like train, they have a chance to go pretty far in like an actual tourney. Like I'd even argue like
Again,
if you even if you Kevin like if you took like say like a week just to learn, I don't know, insert fighting game, whatever you want to like learn, you'd probably actually be like, oh, I can actually kind of compete.
yeah, honestly, because I feel like if you were playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and then when you transition to Tokon,
It's like
I kind of
it's like a perfect. It's almost like a perfect transition, I'd argue.
yeah.
But the one thing I will say though, like the only difference with like Tokon though, like, and I guess I could talk about my Tokon impressions here, is that it doesn't really feel like a 4v4 though. It feels more like a
Honestly,
it feels more like a 1v1 game, but you have assists that you can use and a quote tag mechanic.
yeah, I think that's the issue right there. Because with Dragon Ball Z, with fighters, you had your 3v3, and then each character had its own like life bar.
Their own life
Now
bar,
with
and then on top of it, like an actual, and then obviously their own move sets. So,
yeah,
but like,
and then
I
with
think that's like a mental. The thing is like that's like a mental stack for people having to learn three
yeah,
characters, which I don't blame people for saying like, oh, that's difficult. I was like, yeah, I don't blame you on that. It is kind of daunting, but like honestly, if you just commit to the game, it's gonna feel like nothing.
And I feel like with what you call it, with Tokon, they need like that extra
Like an extra life bar.
like the life bar, or at
Yeah,
least
I mean,
yeah.
I would like that, but with the way the game kind of like plays out, it sort of makes sense with how it is, because it's a high damage game for starters. And I was like, there's a reason why it's 3 rounds, or it's like 3 rounds to win a match. But ease,
Yeah,
but
honestly, but it's like yeah, because I was gonna say because when I was watching you play, again, it was it had where you could do your comebacks,
mm-hmm. Yeah, if you know how to
but at the same time,
do your spacing and all that. But I think, but go on, Cap. Sorry.
but again, I kind of felt like because you know how what was it with the old Dragon Ball Z like Budokai games
Yeah,
where you had like
it's literally just
you
one
had
character,
like
one life bar.
one character, one light bar, but it had it where you had to drain it from green, and then
Mm,
after that,
like a multi-layered like life bar.
yeah. So I kind of feel like it would be good if they had like at least 2 layers.
Yeah, I think the only I wouldn't be against it, but I also do see where that kind of becomes an issue because then games would take too long. Like especially if you have like
Yeah, 'cause-
really good defensive players or like people who are good at zoning. Fuck that Iron Man. They'll whatever gameplay footage I put up, which is likely Tokon, you see the gameplay, fuck that guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
again, like I don't know how dude just kept on repeating the move.
He literally kept
Honestly,
using the unique attack, and I'm like, bro, this is like, how are you having fun? Fuck that.
I know.
But nonetheless, like, still, I think overall, like, because with right now how Tokon is, it does leave me a tad bit skeptical, but I'm like, it's gonna have it could potentially have a Dragon Ball Fighters effect where even people like outside of like the few people who are not like into Marvel, they would enjoy this game because it's hype as fuck. So what I'm only hoping right now with like Tokon, when does it release? And who is making it to the game?
Honestly, for me, like I want to know like
Who's gonna be in
like
it?
who's gonna who's gonna be in it, and then who like how they're gonna like for like the playing style. Because honestly, again, it's like we didn't get Spider Man, we didn't get Ghost Rider,
Like we know they're in the game,
but
but we didn't get them for this build. So
yeah,
I mean, I mean right now, like, and it's rumored at least that we might be getting. I guess Doctor Strange might be a character in the game because although it could be also because there's a typo on IGN's half, I believe. So there's a potential he might be in the game. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Doctor Strange would be an awesome character. But at least for me, like in terms of like who do I expect who would I like to see in the game? Like my two obvious ones are literally just Moon Knight and Blade. And then I threw in Jeff the Land Shark just for the memes.
honestly, it will be fun to have Jeff, but it's like
He's gonna be so fucking annoying to deal with.
yeah,
And I mean shit, you could also probably have Emma Frost in the game too. She would probably work. She'd definitely work in the game. Have the
you
diamond
can.
mechanic just be like the tanky character.
You could also have Loki,
Yeah,
honestly.
Loki is a good option too.
And Hulk, of course.
Well, Hulk, I feel is obvious. Like, I think the if you don't have the Avengers and Wolverine, I'd be surprised. I'd be like, damn, that's quite the omissions.
I feel like Wolverine's gonna be a bitch though.
Oh, 100%. He's gonna be the pure rushdown. He's gonna be worse than Miss Marvel in the beta. Because, dude, Miss Marvel was the demon of the fucking beta. Like, according to everyone,
Again,
way too strong.
yeah. Again, I feel like what is gonna be what they're trying to do is have a counter for every character.
Yeah,
They
that's.
give
I think what people were dealing with, or at least the complaint I heard, was that Miss Marvel was like the one character that legit had no counters because she literally like her only counter was literally herself. And I was like, well, that's kind of not surprising.
yeah. Honestly, like I feel like you need like a counter for these.
I'm pretty much like there
Like
should be a counter for the entire roster at least.
yeah, like the entire roster should have at least one counter. But again, like fucking,
It's
I
fighting
don't
game
know.
balance. It's just how it is.
Yeah,
But I mean, nonetheless, like I said, Tokon. I'm excited for the game. I am definitely going to pick that up. That's day one for me, obviously. Like I'm definitely going to be playing the shit out of that game. Not
again, I
lie.
thought it was fucking free to play.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, honestly, I mean, I doubt it's going to be free to play, but they have yet to announce a price for the game, so I would not be surprised if it's like $70. But I would hope that. But I'm probably gonna be the sucker who's gonna buy like the season pass for that game too.
Well, depending on how many seasons they're gonna do it, because I
I
know with
mean,
Dragon Ball Z they did
they
like
did.
what?
They had a hefty amount of seasons, and assuming that more, I
Yeah.
mean, I think this game will probably this game's gonna sell a lot because of the Marvel IP alone. So kind of gotta bear that in mind. It's the Marvel IP. Everyone fucking knows what Marvel is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably gonna have like a hefty amount of seasons. Typical, probably yearly cycle. But I would probably say like my only guess, like if they're gonna have like a for their first season or like a first season pass character, like it would hurt me if this character's not that the character's not on the base roster. But if you want to start with a bang, put Deadpool as your first DLC character.
Honestly, yes.
I would say either put Deadpool or you could put or Kang the Conqueror. That's just my prediction for what would be a first DLC character. Or you could even put Thanos as the first one too.
Yeah, Thanos too. I was gonna say like Ant-Man, because for Ant-Man that'd be fucking crazy.
See, my problem with here's the thing that like I kind of have an issue though with Ant-Man. Actually, it's more of like why I well, Ant-Man, yeah, could be a DLC character, but Mr. Fantastic specifically, I don't think it's gonna be in the game. Miss Marvel already fills that role.
True.
But I mean, I guess, or if they want to, they could also just put the Thing. Actually, he might be base character. I know Gavin's gonna be playing the Thing a lot, probably.
Uh, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, only time will tell. I think, because the only places I can guess that a character will be revealed for Tokon, probably Tokyo Game Show, which is I think later this month, and then Game Awards. That's like the only two spots I could think of that you would announce characters.
Yeah, to be honest.
I mean, if they want to also go crazy too, um, damn, hear me out. What if actually the scratch what I said for the first DLC characters? What if you put Miles Morales as your first DLC character?
I s- Honestly, I'll say like as a base character,
Okay, that's
because
valid.
I'm thinking also like if you're gonna do Spider-Man, You gotta do Venom, Miles Morales, and then if anything for like the like DLC, probably do Penny.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. And maybe, or you could also probably do Miguel O'Hara as well.
Yeah,
But I think Penny would be a better like. I think between, damn, that's hard. I think Penny would be a much better DLC character, especially because you got to worry about a fucking mech. And I mean, we got the closest thing to a mech with the Hulkbuster as a level 3 for Iron Man. Damn. That's tough. Or I think Magic would be a base character though. She would be perfect for the game.
also Psylocke
I think
or DLC.
Psylocke for DLC. All right. I'm not mad at that, but I
Like
would
base
like
or DLC, it could be
I
either
think I would
or.
prefer her as a base character. Like honestly, out of the X-Men, Psylocke, Gambit, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler is probably the characters I would want for X-Men. At least in terms of like the not so obvious characters for a base roster. Hmm. Damn. I
Yeah,
would
it's
have
hard
to.
to pick because
I
the
want
thing
to.
is like,
I gotta make this a whole video like on my own, or like make a video on like who do I think should be on the Marvel Tokon roster. Yeah, I gotta make this a video at some point. Maybe. Only I'll figure that part out.
yeah.
Um. Any like last minute topics you want to cover, Kev?
Honestly, no.
I think
Fucking any
we've kind of yeah.
like
Yeah, I think that's yeah, that's a good place to stop, honestly. But yeah, I mean, we kind of went on a couple tangents, and we definitely have a couple clips on us. But we're gonna go ahead. We'll wrap up the episode right here. Thank you guys for watching whatever I put on the screen and or listening as an audio only podcast. You can find me Zero Requiem 14, obviously on this YouTube channel, but also on Instagram. I do have a TikTok, just barely use it, and yeah, I do have a Twitter X account, but again, another one I barely use. Kevin, where can everyone find you?
oh demon. Again, I haven't been fucking posting shit. I gotta get back to it. I've been saying this like week after week, but it's like
You'll get there. We'll eventually get there, Eric Kev. Who knows? Maybe next year we get that the uploading arc.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's fucking. I still gotta get myself a capture card.
Well, yeah, that too. But anyways, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for watching or listening. We'll see you next time. Have a good day, good night, good evening. And stay tuned for more playthroughs of Chronos and other games that I'm going to work on down the line. Thank you guys for watching.